Hey guys, usually I don't record videos this early in the morning, but it's like 5:25 a.m. where I am. So, do excuse me for my slightly raspy voice. I actually just woke up. Um, yeah, so today's gonna be, Kpop Rant, episode number 13. There's actually gonna be four main topics I'm gonna cover, and obviously I'm gonna go through them, slowly. But yeah, topic number one is K-Idol personal space. So, as most fans that live in Toronto know, Chris from EXO, well, used to be from EXO, he came to Toronto last Friday for this past weekend's All-Stars basketball game slash tournament. I don't really know. Anyway, so when they saw the pictures and videos of the fans waiting at the airport to greet him, I was actually left pretty annoyed and very angry at those fans because they had little regard for his personal space, and like honestly you could see in the video that him and his managers were having a very tough time trying to get him out of the airport and actually even into the airport lobby, where they obviously have to leave the airport from there. But he, like Chris himself, was practically kind of like, he was at this point pretty much walling his way out of the airport, and I just didn't like that at all. Like, some of his fans were like right up in his face, like just like literally this close to his face, and I just don't feel like that's right at all. And some of them just like practically breathing and screaming his name like right in his face, like they were like crazed drugged animals or something. And there's also been cases where like I heard from someone else that some of the fans had followed him the next day to like some some hot pot restaurant or something, and practically stalked them, and they were like sniffing his like napkins, or like stealing his napkins, the napkins that he was using for the restaurant. It was just like, what the fuck. Like, like personally, I just don't believe it's nice to be like that. Like, I just find it more respectful to like give them space to breathe and walk, and only to approach them if like the star or the managers are okay with it. And I was like, that was like going back to the issue back in like 2014 when Zello had came to Toronto. Well, at the time, not a lot of people knew he was here, or they were trying to find him, but he showed up at this gift shop down in K-Town, Toronto. So whoever was there that day happened to know what had happened, but anyways, I'm not gonna dallow on that any longer. It's basically all the fans at the shop at the time had given him space to breathe, just to collect himself and adjust to the fact that he actually had fans here in Toronto. But yeah, point being made is just that it's more stressful of an idol. Like, it's more stressless if an idol isn't swarmed by their fans, and it just makes things move more smoothly. Like, you don't know what kind of schedule they have that day. They could be arriving late at the airport, and by getting into their personal space, it actually affects their schedule too, because that, and like what you're doing is that you're slowing them down even more when they need to get to a schedule like on time. And by you getting in the face, or by you trying to get a picture or trying to touch them, like it decreases that and also increases the like your whole safety and whatnot. Because when like you get trampled, stores get swarmed, managers are trying to fight you off, but you're like being assassinated. It's just that after seeing this footage, it just made me really sad that other fans might misinterpret and misinterpret what Toronto fans are like, and we're normally not like this. It's just that there are fans out there that just like will cross the border and become Sasaeng fans compared in like Sasaeng fans in Korea when it came to EXO members. And I don't know, it's like, I don't know if Sasaeng would be the right term, but yeah, it's pretty much borderline there. Topic number 2 is big rookie groups. And I'm talking about like not 5, not 13, I mean like 40 plus members. You guys probably know which group I'm talking about. It's SM's new group, NCT. I just don't know what SM was thinking with this group, but like 40 plus members. SM, have you not seen what happened with the groups that had over 5 members? Yeah, let's start with Super Junior. Hangin left. Kiwon took like a very long hiatus and recently just announced that he left the group. DBSK slash TVXQ, 3 members left. They had 5 members, and 3 of them left due to a contract breach or something. I can't remember the issue exactly. EXO, they had 12 members. They're down to 9. Chris, Luhan, and Tao left, and there's even rumors that Lay might leave, but I don't know. You don't really see him much these days anymore, and he's not really promoting with EXO as much. He's more like he's kind of doing solo activities in China. Anyways, point being made, there's no EXO M anymore, and they should have just kept everything like all 12 members as EXO and not EXO-K, EXO-M, because I think that's what caused the issues in the first place, is that one group got more attention and more I don't know, like their health was not compromised in any way, and then with the other group it's like, okay, whatever, you're like the extra people, we don't really care that much about you. And that's my vibe, and that's how I feel about it, but I don't know, really. Anyways, and there's Ghost Generation, SNSD. Jessica decides to take a hiatus from the group just for a little bit, and then to jumpstart her fashion line, and ends up somehow getting tossed out of the group and out of the company. Obviously this is me just retelling what I know, and this is all I know, because this is for sure like the confirmed thing. There's no like, I know there's been reports and people saying that she got tossed out by her group members, but I don't think that's true, and I'm not here to debate about that right now. I'm just basically summarizing what I know, and then people are gonna argue, oh, how come Sully's not on the list? Well, Sully from FX doesn't really count, because she herself had announced a long time ago she was gonna leave FX in the future to pursue her acting career. And plus she still is under SM. I'm talking about members that actually left their respective groups and left the company. Anyways, 40 plus members to promote internationally. I don't know, it just doesn't seem like a good plan to make profits now, especially since there's a possibility that some of those members of the group will never be showcased as part of the group itself, or even be on stage for that matter. I don't even know how this is gonna work. Anyways, I just question what goes through like SM CEO's head at the moment, because he totally messed up with this, and I don't know, I feel like this is not gonna work out for them. I don't feel like this 40 plus member group is gonna work. I don't know, like, this is how I feel at the moment, that it's not gonna work out, but you never know. We'll have to see in the future to see if it is or not, if they do. Anyway, so we're moving on to topic number 3, and topic number 3 and 4 sort of kind of relate to each other in a sense. Well, yeah, so topic 3 is concert tickets, and I'm gonna put in quotes, too young or too broke. Like, I just noticed this recent thing and this recent thing that's been happening lately, especially on the Facebook K-pop sell and trade groups, is that there's a lot of younger fans in the group, and they really want to go to a certain concert that's happening in their city, and clearly they just can't afford it. Flat out, they can't afford it, and they're either too young, so they probably have to borrow money from the parents to do so. And this topic mainly, it kind of centers around the current EXO concert that's going on in North America, where younger fans, maybe 15, 14-year-old fans, are actually they're haggling the older fans like me to sell their extra concert tickets for lower than what they had bought it for. So, for example, one of the older fans was selling her, I think it was 2 extra tickets at $250 or $260 each, and I think these were really good seats too. I think there was almost right up against the stage or whatever. I don't know the clear details. I just kind of skimmed over this and this post, and I just saw what happened. Anyways, so this younger fan basically repeatedly asks the older fan to lower the price down to $80 or something like that. And obviously knows the significant price difference. It's a whole $180 difference, and that's just ridiculous. Because as one of the older K-pop fans, I wanted to emphasize that this is not a lifestyle. K-pop is a hobby. Let's put it that. K-pop is a hobby. It is not a lifestyle. It doesn't. If you can't afford their albums, merchandise, or concert tickets, I'm just gonna say this flat out and blunt as possible. Finish school, get a job like us, and spend all you want. Or, even better, save your damn money. Whatever money you make, you save it. Don't go blowing it off on oh, I need to get this album, I need to get this photo card, I need this and this, I need this to complete my my collection. No, it does not have to be that way. Don't make it an obsession. That's the thing. Don't make it an obsession. This is coming from experience for me, because I literally went through this cycle for about a month or two, and I realized there's no point. So recently I've stopped buying albums, because honestly my whole thing was to buy albums, get a card. But I could buy full cards online now. I could buy them for cheap prices. But as of now, I stopped buying albums and full cards. Actually instead selling some of the albums that I don't want anymore, or I just don't listen to anymore, and it's actually to have extra cash on the side for concerts and cons. And yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. It's just supposed to be a little side hobby that you can make new friends with, and just have fun being in this K-pop environment. Just, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah. Final message before moving on to the next topic is do not let K-pop become an obsession, because once it becomes an obsession, you spiral out of control. And if you're still young and you're still in school and you're still trying to figure out what you want to do with your life, just stop and think, and then I think in a year or 2 years you're gonna realize that you don't need that many albums. Oh well, and yeah, but unless you have the space, but I'm not gonna encourage it, because I think you guys pretty much have seen my space before, and it's small. I live in an apartment. I have the smallest bedroom in the entire building, in my apartment unit. Anyways, moving on. Topic 4 is selling and trading, scammers and time wasters. Now this kind of relates to the previous topic, sort of. In the K-pop community, you'll find people who have certain albums or full cards for sale or trade that are relatively cheaper than what eBay offers. So what do? You contact them, of course, or they in turn contact you if you have anything up for sale, right? No, sadly, there are people in that said K-pop community who just want to take your money, scammers, or your cards and keep them to themselves. Again, scammers. And they never give you your half of the trade if you're trading with them, or the item you purchase. So they ended up taking your money, keeping the card that you wanted to buy off of them, and yeah, that's it. I just don't understand. Like for me, I'm also an eBay seller on the side for extra money, obviously. Um, yeah, I was like talking from a young age that it's not nice to deceive people because it's obviously sin to do so. I don't even know if everyone follows that moral code anymore. Anyways, I applied that to doing this side job. Treat the buyer or treat it the way you want to be treated. And to make sure you show full proof if it's requested. Like for example, I have Lay's LMR, for example. I can actually show you guys right now. I have Lay's LMR card for sale, and actually it is for sale. And they asked the condition of it. Of course, I'm gonna take a picture of the front of the card. So where's picture showing? And I'm gonna take the picture of it on the back too, just to prove that there's no scratches or anything. Because most people, they'll just take a picture in the front and be like, okay, yeah, that's it. Here's my full proof. No, you need to be very detailed about it. Like, because there could be there could be scratches on the back. There could be a bent in the card. There could be anything there. Like, it's something so minor. Some people are very OCD about it, and for me, like it depends on what kind of which group it is. Like for FX, I cannot I seriously. If you guys offer me an FX full card and there's like a big ass, clearly there's a big ass bent to it, I'm not gonna take it. I want to decline that offer. Like, you can't, like, that shit's like unsellable. Anyways, yeah, so if you make sure to show full proof of it's requested. It's not that hard nowadays, since your phone, like, all phones have a camera. Like, I don't think I've ever met anyone that didn't have a camera on their phone, and that includes flip phones, like the old ancient flip phones. Those have cameras on them too. They might be low quality, but they got cameras on them. It's like, I'm just like, why? Like, you can't provide actual proof of your thing. It just makes no sense. And honestly, like, when you go to the post office, at least for me anyways, it's not that hard to ask for a receipt or even record a video on your phone, which most phones have a video option now on their cameras, so you can't make up stupid excuses. So yeah, you can just record a video of you dropping the envelope with the stamp on it correctly into, like, those local post boxes, if you have stamps already, obviously, or even giving a tracking number if that's possible. If, like, let's say, like, you send like a bubble mailer from America up to, like, Canada. Most bubble mailers that I get from America, they have a tracking number on it, and I think they do, and I think it's like an automatic thing, unless you obviously send by stamps from America. It just depends. Yeah, so anyways, sadly, this whole issue, it happens, and to be honest, I don't see the point of, like, people doing that if they're just gonna steal money and not give them, like, it's bad business. Honestly, I just don't get it. And, like, honestly, back in September 2015, I actually did get scammed pretty badly, and honestly, I still hate the guy till today. And the thing is, like, I have proof for it, but it's only one case, that it's like one bad case with him. But I don't know, I just can't. Like, the whole situation was that I had sent him some pretty decently some mint condition Pokemon cards to trade for some star cards. What ended up happening was that the package did get delivered to his office. I had a tracking number on it. Everything was packaged safely. He had claimed that someone had already ripped it open and took the good cards out and left it with like cards that were like practically falling apart. And I don't know how that works because everything I had sent in there was sealed up. It was literally, it was taped up and everything, and secured. Anyways, due to that, I actually lost $32 in shipping with tracking for him, and I was not offered a refund for shipping that. He kept everything. He kept my money, kept everything. He didn't bother refunding it. I even had a receipt to prove that it's been sent. And sadly, since there wasn't enough evidence against him, I ended up losing out on $32 that day. And I forever will hate him for that. Anyways, just don't do it. Just don't scam people. If you're here to scam, there's no point. You're wasting people's time. Anyways, there's also another kind of person, and they're called time wasters, and they're equally as worst as scammers. They'll like ask you about item, continuously ask about their pricing, etc. And then when you go to confirm and put the item on hold, they stop replying to you. One, and then maybe 2-3 weeks later, when you're like, okay, so are you ready to send the money? Suddenly it becomes, oh, I'm sorry, I was able to get it from someone else in my area for cheaper. Or, thanks, but I'm no longer interested. Like, what the fuck? If you like, why bother messaging me if this is gonna happen like all the bloody time? Like, I'm getting so tired of this. It's like the same two girls over and over again. I'm just like, just why? Like, maybe, like, if you're gonna be like that, how about before you even message me, check where the hell I'm from first, okay? Check where I am from first, and then message me to see if you understand or not. Because honestly, like, these two girls, they're from Vancouver. It's like halfway across the country. Understandable. And my prices are reasonable. Thing is, like, tracking in Canada, I think it's a lot cheaper, but sometimes, like, I'm not sure if, like, due to the weight of, like, certain albums and stuff I send, it might be a little bit more expensive. But obviously they're young, they want to cheap out. Anyway, so yeah, and I'm just like, and this is for the first 6 years. Also, I was able to get for someone cheaper in my area. Why don't you just wait instead of like coming to me first and then trying to get a hold on when you already found it, if you know that someone else in your city has it. It's so stupid. Anyways, and then there's the thing is, I'm no longer interested. Like, why the fuck would you wait 2 to 3 weeks and then tell me you're no longer interested? Like, what the fuck? If you realize you're not interested anymore, you should at least message me at least 1 to 2 days after, because there could have been other people waiting to buy that, but then you ended up wasting my time and their time putting that item on the hold when I could have sold it like 2-3 weeks ago. And then, like, it just pisses me off because, like, we went through all that shit just for you to back out, or then I have to refund you all your money after you paid and went silent for so damn long. Like, honestly, at that point, I felt my scammer instinct almost literally kick in and be like, no, I'm not gonna give you back your money because you wasted my time. Well, I was fucking nice. I was being fucking nice. Anyways, like, in general, I wish these two kinds of people did not exist in the community, but they do. What can I do about it? Nothing. Anyways, guys, I hope this video was not too long. I just wanted to get, like, these 4 things off my chest. They've been bugging me for the last week or so, and I just felt like I needed to get it out. And obviously, I haven't done a rant video in a long time, so yeah. Just post your comments down below on what you think of these situations, and yeah. I will see you guys soon, sometime, hopefully. The, like, this video most likely will be going up before any of my other videos do. So if you see that there are videos coming up after that mention the K-pop Rant video, it's probably because those videos were like pre-recorded before this actual video was recorded. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, just give this button and give this video a like. Follow me on Instagram at Sanzo Nguyen. Obviously, the link to my Instagram is on my channel, so if you guys want, just click on that. Also follow me on Twitter at Sanzo Nguyen again. And yeah, so I hope you guys have an awesome Wednesday if you're in the North American area, or Thursday if you're in Asia, parts of Europe. I think you guys are in Thursday now. Anyways, just thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.